Hi, I'm Jim Gordon and you're watching Market 1 Minute. Joining us is Chelsie Hodge, founder and CEO of Blender Bites. Chelsie, welcome.
Thank you. Great to be here.
You're quite welcome. Great to have you. Okay, tell us about Blender Bites and how you grew the company to what it is today.
Yeah, so Blender Bites was actually a concept, an idea that I came up with in my kitchen one day. I just kind of got tired of the smoothie making process, chopping up multiple different ingredients, fruits, vegetables. Sometimes I'd decide to go away for the weekend and then the produce would go bad in my fridge, so I'd come home to a lot of waste. I just thought the process could be simplified. So that's exactly what I did. I got to work on creating some, prototypes and packaging concepts. Started off manufacturing in a little tiny frozen popsicle shop in North Vancouver. My mom, my two aunts, and my father, would get in there every weekend and make products. So this is very much, that sort of true entrepreneurial family started company. I started talking to some retailers. I was actually a distributor rep for an organic food company at the time. So I had lots of connections in the retail space. Now we're in over 850 retail stores across the country. We're in all the largest retailers such as Sobeys, Loblaws, Whole Foods, Costco in the East, 3 provinces. So yeah, it's grown a lot from the inception of an idea in my kitchen.
And Chelsie, how has the pandemic impacted your brand? And have you seen more consumer adoption as a result of an increasing number of individuals seeking out better for you offerings?
Yeah, absolutely. I actually launched our Vita Smoothie, which is our smoothie puck that's the highest in vitamins and minerals. I launched that about 2 months before the pandemic hit. So I don't know if it was just, like pure luck or foresight on my end, but during the pandemic, everybody's looked for a few key things in their purchase patterns. They want to have more nutritional items that have, high doses of plant-based vitamins and minerals to support their immune systems. They're looking for convenience. A lot of people are working from home right now and they have, kids at home, so they need something quick and easy, and they want something that just makes them feel great and has lots of energy and sustained energy throughout the day. So, Blender Bites ticks off all those boxes.
Can you share with us Blender Bites' current distribution and plans for future growth?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, we're, distributed across Canada right now. Loblaws, Sobeys, Whole Foods Market, Costco. So Costco's Ontario and Quebec in the Maritimes. We're in lots of smaller accounts as well. So we're currently building out and continuing to build Canada. We're looking at growing aggressively into the US market right now. We're in the middle of lots of initial meetings with some key retailers down there. Lots of excited buyers who, personally tell me that they've been looking for innovation in the freezer set for a very long time. And they love that Blender Bites ticks off all the boxes in terms of being organic and gluten-free, plant-based, soy-free, dairy-free, everything that they're looking for right now to fulfill their freezer sets and bring in some new exciting products. We've got a direct-to-consumer platform that will be launching into the US market, which will allow us to touch on every household in the US. We've also got a very strong food service program that's going to be initiated quite quickly here in Q1. We've had a lot of buyers on that side tell us that they don't have the staff to sit and chop up fruits and vegetables, and they've got a lot of produce going to waste. And currently the only solution on the market right now is a very high sugary concentrate, that leaves the end user with about 60 grams of sugar in their smoothie. So Blender Bites is first to market with this type of innovation and concept for food service, and we're really excited about that.
Now, aside from expanding your distribution, what does 2022 look like for the company?
So for 2022, Blender Bites has a really strong emphasis on innovation. We're looking at expanding our product portfolio. So we're working on a bunch of new flavors. We plan to launch a few new products that all have functional ingredients to expand our product portfolio. So, whether it's the chia seeds for fiber, the plant-based vitamins, the plant-based protein, which we're incorporating in some of our future products. I'm not going to give away all the secrets, but we've got, a strong lineup of really amazing innovation coming out the door in the next 2 quarters.
And finally, Chelsie, in your opinion, why is this a good time to invest in Blender Bites?
Yeah, I think, over the last 4 years, we've done an excellent job at proving the concept of the product. And that was sort of my goal, was to take this into market in Canada, see the proof of concept. We've had an incredible reception from, major retail stores. We've seen the velocity. We know the product's selling. We know that there's consumer demand there for the product. We've also announced historic record revenues over the last 3 months, representing a 2,266% increase compared to the same period in 2020. Right now, as we enter the US market, the world is really our oyster. It's nothing but blue sky for the US market. We're targeting retailers. We've got our direct-to-consumer platform that's going to be launching quite soon here, which will give us access to every household in the US market. We've got a food service plan in place for 2022, which is going to, increase revenues significantly. So I think it's a really great time as, Blender Bites really starts to become, a major player in the frozen fruit section. We've got other divisions of Costco we're looking at right now. We've got an experienced management team that has lots of plant-based experience. Myself and my director of sales and marketing have also been in the plant-based sector for many years. The company is well funded. As everyone knows, it takes a lot of capital to make a dent in the US market. So we're well funded to take on that challenge. And being first to market into a category, especially in the freezer category, which really lacks that innovation, is quite exciting for the product. We're getting a ton of excited buyers telling us that this is exactly what they've been looking for many years, as everybody looks for more convenient, easy, and healthy solutions. And I think it's just a great time for investors to get in.
Thanks for joining us, Chelsie.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jim Gordon. Thanks for watching this Market 1 Minute on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with other videos that we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click on this list to see other great videos from Market 1. And thank you again for watching.